Good moment, good moment. And this now, I'm just sitting back and allowing the energy of today and the energy of this moment to flow through me, and I'm just allowing life to unfold in its natural state, and observing my energy and observing my thought process and observing the moment that it goes astray and what it goes to, and then just a complete recognizing and realization of these mechanisms of experience within this life. And this is what will help us energetically. It'll help us gain clarity on why we are emotionally attached to specific thoughts and specific events that occurred within our lives, and gives us a means in which we can heal that specific thought and that specific energy that is bottled up in our being, that blocks us off from experiencing the energies of love, light, peace, bliss, and all the beautiful energies and experiences and thoughts and emotions that we would be able to feel if we weren't blocked up with past experiences and the emotions that backed them and the thoughts that occurred. This is the key to our liberation, the key to our freedom, and the key to manifesting the reality that we desire. And the realization that the experiences that we were having were built and designed by our very selves to get us to this very moment. And this is the moment to contemplate and the moment to ponder what it is that we've been through and how it has affected our psyche, how it has affected our emotions, and how we allowed the people around us and the events that have occurred within life itself, how we've allowed it to affect us in our mind and the way that we interact with it. This is the key to clearing and cleaning the slate of your mind and your aura and your field of energy that ultimately creates the reality and the experience that you will have next. DNA-wise, we were encoded at birth with information, subconscious information on how we would react to certain things and how certain things would trigger us emotionally to have feelings that we would have to question. It's all a play within a game, within a play, within a game that we've built to come back to ourselves. Ultimately, we interact with other human beings, and they have their own experiences and how they are triggered emotionally and how they react to certain thoughts and certain feelings, and that is all a part of their journey. And if we learn to not take it personally, and if we learn to not take the reactions of other people personally, we will free our capabilities to create other solutions that we thought were impossible without the thought of someone else, or without the agreement of someone else, or without it. Is all a part of what we wanted to experience, because before this earthly experience as a human being, we had experiences of powerful of pure brilliance, of pure quickening manifestations and instant manifestations and simultaneous time. Time wasn't a factor for us before we decided to experience this realm of existence. We are non-physical entities that have shaped a reality to our liking so that we can experience ourselves in a limited fashion. Everything is everything else, and everything is made of everything else. But as human beings, as our consciousness or our awareness or our light, as is embodied in the body, we have the sense of separation. We have the sense of objects, of a material world, and we experience ourselves as a separate entity in comparison to our objective world. And that goes for everything, our society, the structures, how it's built, from our parents to our friends to everything. Everything is built on the notion of separation and built on the notion that we aren't connected. And this is the false assumption, and this is why the energy of hate and rage and jealousy boomerang back to us in a material sense of experience in other people, in other ways. It's just, it takes us, it takes the human being that's experiencing the life to ultimately realize what life is. Life exists, and you're in it. And once you slow yourself down and allow the moment to be, stare at the trees and have awe and reverence for nature and be in a natural setting where you're not around other human beings that are going through their cycles of realization. You can be in a setting that is breathtakingly energetic, that is not worried about war and bills and things that we experience as human beings that we feel is a necessity to survive, which is just it's just an idea. It's just a thought of experience that a group of human beings decided would be would work would work. And it's just an idea. We can change it, but the system is so powerful. It's invisible. It's just filled with objects that we attach mental projections to. But it's so powerful, those projections, that thinking outside of the system creates a fog in our mind and creates this thought, like, wow, how could it be? We're so entrenched in this invisible system that we can't see solutions past it. And this is what's changing now that we're becoming more aware of ourselves. We're becoming more aware of free thought and the ethers and different solutions of how to interact with one another, how to share, how to love, how to be, how to coexist. And we're getting out of the thought that one way of being is all that is. And as we're opening up to that, our energy is freeing up, we're becoming more powerful in ourselves, we're becoming more, our self-esteem is raising, and we're not trying to prove anything to anyone else anymore. We just want to be, we just want to exist, we just want to love and express and let that passion roar into the world and allow people to feel that from us without feeling like we need to impress anyone. It's just the fact that you want to express, period. And we're coming to that now, and you know, that's what I feel intuitively. This is what I'm feeling from the people, from life. And of course there are other realities out there that are expressing themselves in ways that we would call negative, but they're just expressing that thought pattern, that thought process that they had to travel down to get to a realization that, hey, whoa, I'm intimately hooked into reality, and I have the ability to change it. I have the ability to change my reaction. I have the ability to manifest what I'd like in my world without needing to please others or whatever the case is, whatever. I just had I was just guided to express this and just get it out of my being so that I can go back and hear it, and whoever else wants to go back and listen and experience my personal human experience in the now of Earth, in the universe. And wow, it's becoming more potent, to say the least. And I'm just looking, I'm looking around at it and in awe and having reverence for it, and like, wow, it's happening. You know what I mean? So it's the Moon Man T. I wish peace for you and your perception, and hope that you realize whatever it is that you came to realize. It may not be anything that I said, but as long as your experience is what you designed it to be. Peace, I am presence. Holla.